And then, of course, this is where I'm starting the next episode. So, welcome to the Barrow. I am the Barrow White, and today we are continuing the campaign number 3 in Lord of Dwarves. This is the second part of campaign number 3, which is the third tutorial. And when we left just a minute ago, what we were doing is building a carpentry workshop, but I'd ran out of wood. So I have my guys hopefully chopping down some wood, but it doesn't look like anybody's over here doing that. Let's take a look, see what people are up to. I have some people that are idle. My farmers are idle. Let's go chop down some trees, guys. There we go. We got some wood moving again. Not enough, though, because we still need log here. All right, so it wants 54 cupboards. Holy smokes, I guess I should have read that. So let's go 5, choose cupboards and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's a lot of darn cupboards. Where are they wanting to put all that? All right, I have just decided that I am not storing food above ground if I have to do 54 cupboards to move along in the objective. So what that means is, let's start digging a basement. So since the castle's going to be kind of right here, I'm going to make the stairs to the basement right here. I'm going to use the carve. I'm going to go turn this so this is here. I'm going to go down just 2. And I'm going to make a double stair down to the basement. Do I have any coal? It looks like I do. So I could be building some torches as well, but torches are built in the assembly workshop. So there's another workshop that I have to build. It's called Assembly Workshop. Let's put that right here. An assembly workshop needs 3 tables and 2 bins. One, 2, 3 tables. Actually, I'll build that over here. 1, I am not doing very well here. 1, 2, 3 tables, 2 bins. It also needs a log rack and a hammer. A log rack is made here in the carpentry. Log rack. The hammer is made in the stone tools workshop. Good. Speed it up. Get that made. Because the reason I am building that is I want to be able to make torches. So holding down the Alt key and moving the mouse wheel allows you to peel down layer by layer to see where you're at. If you see right here, if you click, if you just hold the mouse here, if you look in the bottom right, there are numbers in blue, and it gives you like the X and the Y and the Z. The Z is 47. I'm going to pull that down to 45 and start digging. This will be my first basement. There's sunlight shining down there now, but soon enough it'll be dark. So this is where I'm going to put these 54, what you call it? What were they? 54 cupboards. So that's 26 cupboards. in 4 rows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 26 rubbers, 16. Wait, 54 divided by, how many rows do I want to do? 4? So, is that 9 apiece? I could do 9 apiece. Let's do that. Let's do, that's 9 deep. That's where the cupboard will go. That'll be the aisle. These are where the cupboards will go, and this will be the walking aisle. All right. So what I'm doing there is I'm calculating where I want to put these cupboards. I'm going to move them all. Fortunately, the sunlight's shining down here pretty brightly, and I can see really nicely. I don't have to worry about torches for the moment, but as soon as it gets dark, it might be a little bit harder. Okay, so good. I also should build a bedroom, because look at this guy just dropping down. Clunk, just falling down, sleeping. Cupboards. All right, I'm going to do 4 rows. What did I say? 4 rows of 9? No, 5. Wait, what did I say? What did I say? 54. Let's just do, it would be 4 rows of 10 is 40. 4 rows of 16. Yeah, let's do this. Let's just do a bunch. Rotate. We'll just right like that. All right, so that's 11. So that's 22. And that'd be 44. I'm gonna peel back so we can see the top again. And I'm gonna go ahead and unemplace these because I don't want them to store it up here anymore. I want them to store all of that in the basement. Good. We'll go back down to the basement and watch that the work that they're doing down there. Now, are these cupboards set? They are. They're not set at high priority though. I don't want to have to do that for every one of them. Do I? Let's click here. It doesn't have to be high priority. They'll move that stuff there. So let's go back upstairs. The assembly workshop is done. Let's build torches. Now I like to have lots of torches, so I'm going to maintain 5, which means they will always try to build 5 if they have the materials to do it. I did have 3 new dwarves join, and they came in as a farmer, a cook, and a farmer. I don't need a cook at the moment because I'm not really doing any of that, though I should be. All right, and would you believe it? We're out of logs again. When you build 54 cabinets, you're going to run out of logs fast. Where's the nearest forest? Back here. Chop down some trees, guys. And I'm going to put a little side mission to chop down a few of these cursed trees, but that's not that important. Let's speed it up. We're out of logs, so nothing's really going to happen until we have more. Okay, so they're working on bringing all this stuff into the basement, which is great. I'm getting crops out of the fields. I've already harvested 73. That's great. So I'm just going to leave those fields like they are. And our basement is looking really nice. Let's see if we have any torches made yet. Probably not, but possibly. We do. Okay. So I'm going to put a torch right in the middle of each one of these aisles. so they could see really, really good. My rock pile is a little big. They are working very nicely, and I appreciate that. So they're still working on the cupboards, and let's see what else we can start thinking about doing. I know that we're going to need stone. We're going to have to build a fortress. So let's go ahead and make the basement a little deeper so we can get down the stone and start mining stone. We've got 20 people here. I could actually do 4 soldiers. So let's start thinking about soldiers. Soldiers. I don't have any yet. I go to military and soldiers. I can actually promote civilians to soldiers. Let's see who's got our best combat ratings. I'm just going to do this. I've got a lot of laborers out there, and I'm going to promote the first 4. All right. They don't have any armor, they don't have any weapons, anything like that. So it'll be important for me to make some of that as well. And I could do that in the wood armory workshop. So let's go ahead and do that here. Oops, let's do that here. And that needs 2 tables and a log rack. Two tables and a log rack. I think it said a weapon rack and an armor rack, a weapon rack and an armor rack, and a saw. All right. So I've got 4 guys now that are soldiers, and that's all they'll do now since I promoted them to soldier. They will no longer haul or labor or anything. They're just soldiers. But you get that as a free addition to your maximum population. So as you see here, it was like 20, I forget what it said. It was 21 plus 4, now it's 25. So that means that my 4 soldiers are no longer included in the population, which means 5 more people can join. So let's see about having my soldiers practice. There's a straw training area, and all they need is a straw dummy and a log. And let's see, I think they might make the straw dummy in the armory workshop, so we'll wait till that's done. In the meantime, let's go down in the basement like I was saying and see about digging these stairs down further. And we'll do that. I'm just going to do it straight here. X. Going to go down. I'm going to go down 4 more layers because I really want to make sure I'm hitting bedrock. Or not bedrock, rock. So I can start getting stone. Because I don't like working in the dark, I am going to put a couple torches up. It's funny, the torches that I have underground, they cause a glow above ground, just a little bit, but enough that you can see them. Okay, there we go. So the wood armory workshop is done. We're doing pretty good on emplacing our cupboards. We still haven't, it looks like we haven't done cord seeds yet, but we'll work on that. That's all a side objective. So with four soldiers, what I want to do for now is give everybody a wooden spear. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to maintain one. Because as soon as I make one, one of those soldiers is going to walk over and grab it. And then they'll make another. I'm going to maintain a helm, a chest plate, some gauntlets. Well, let's go ahead and change that to 2 gauntlets and 2 boots. So all of these are in brackets, so you know that's a maintain. And I'm not going to worry about any armor or anything like that. But I do want to make some straw dummies for them to practice on. I want to make 4 of them. I'm going to craft it, and I'm going to drag that to the top of my list here and have them make that first. Because I want my new soldiers to practice, 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 and get good at it. 1 dwarf has joined your kingdom. It is Traban. Traban. He's a hunter. I haven't hunted yet. I haven't really need to because my vegetable field is going good, but I'm going to need to hunt if I want to make bows, because you need sinew from the butchered carcasses of animals. So I need to make some javelins as well, because it's a short range weapon for skirmishing and early game hunting. So I'm going to craft that. I don't really need 4 of them. Let's scratch that. Let's change this to, I'm just going to make 1 javelin for that guy that was just coming here, and he'll be my hunter. And I'll go ahead and change animals to 1 deer and 2 bunnies. So we've seen them around here, and now if they come near our camp, our hunter guy Traban will go hunt them. Hopefully he'll kill them and bring them into camp. Our wood pile is still looking pretty good. And the game, as it is, the campaign, doesn't really show you this, that you need to do all of this. If you follow the objectives, you would be just sitting here basically waiting to build 54 cupboards, and that takes a long time. So you know that you need to do other things. So I highly encourage you, as you play these campaigns, to look at all the workshops and start thinking about how you can do the things in those workshops and how you're going to use them, even if you don't know how yet. You'll figure it out. And if you don't, well, there's lots of resources on these first maps, so it's not like you're going to run out of wood or stone or things of that nature. And speaking of stone, let's go down to the basement and see what it looks like at that bottom layer that I was digging at. Right here. All right, so this I want, we are in granite. And this I definitely want us to start digging at, because this is going to be our quarry. This is where we're going to get granite to build our actual fortress. We definitely want to put a torch right here, and then we'll put them wherever we need them going forward. Let's speed that up and have them dig it out. The torch block is already green, so that means some guy somewhere is getting ready to haul one down here and install it, or place it. Look at that, beautiful. So what's interesting is that when you break a block, you get a big piece of stone, and if I make a storage area for stone, it will actually double the amount of stone that you can put in an area. So we will do that right here. We will make a storage area right here, and we will call that just for raw stone. Not brick, raw stone. And we will dig this out a little bit further. Torches reach 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And put a torch there, and then we'll have maximum brightness across the area. Three more dwarves have joined us. The more you dig, the more you build, the more things you do, the more renown you get, and the quicker this number goes down. Renown needed for the next population increase. So, I want to look at the new dwarves. I had 3 of them. A hauler, a cook, and a laborer. I'm not using cooks at the moment, so I'm still going to just turn them into a laborer. And I'm going to zip up here real quick, see how we're doing with wood. We have plenty. But how are we doing with the wood that I told to chop down? Not a lot of trees left here. Might as well get rid of them. May end up having to do plant trees soon. Here, here's some good trees. We only have 10 more cupboards until we can get to the next objective in this campaign. And I wanted to put a torch down here. And that should be about right. So here it's granite, and here's 4 granite. So actually it stacks 4 times as much in a storage area as it does just on a non-declared area. Okay, so now with my torches, you can see we have a nice bright area for them to store rock in, or stone in. And let's just go ahead and have them dig this out, because we will be putting some workshops down here. All right, what's this guy doing? Hammerson is a warrior and he's idle. Of course he's idle but if we look at Hammerson, I think he's got a sword in his hand. He does. Look at that. He's got a wooden spear and a wooden helm. That is fantastic. So let's go ahead and go to the straw dummy training area. Let's build 4 of these. And I'm going to put that out here for now, and they'll just practice in this field. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like we have the parts for all of them. Let's have them get busy. And then what we'll see is our soldiers will train, and they will constantly be getting better and better statistics as they train. Let's see if somebody comes over and practices. This guy went to sleep. He doesn't care. He says, I'll practice while this guy's asleep. And these guys can sleep anywhere. It's amazing. What's this guy doing? He's idle. We'll go. Oh, he's not practicing yet because I only got 1 of these created. I need another straw dummy. Let's make 3 more straw dummies. And I'll drag that to the top. This cracks me up. I think I should make a bedroom. So let's make, we have 24, let's say a third of them will be sleeping at any one time. So I'm going to make 8 beds. And we're not fighting yet, though I could be making some better spears. Let's go ahead and do this. If I look at my dwarves that are soldiers and click on them, you can see that one of them has a wood spear, a wood spear, a wood spear. Everybody has a wood spear. But let's go ahead and make 4 stone spears. 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if they upgrade. I think they will. Now I have 2. This is fantastic. Everybody's, it's hard work. They just fall asleep. You know what? I don't like these guys practicing in the dark. I'm going to put a torch out there. Okay, I need to place 10 more cupboards. So let's go down to the basement, to the pantry, and let's make room for 10 more cupboards. So the way I want to do that is we will dig out an area for 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll make a space at the back as well, so that they can walk around the back if they need to. Another dwarf has joined. Nice. And he's a, what is he? He's a farmer. Okay, good. We'll let him farm. So let's go ahead and put down 10 more cupboards. And we'll do that by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll go ahead and put another torch back here at the back so it's not dark. And you don't want your underground areas to be dark because monsters will spawn. Usually spiders underground. All right, so we're running low on drink. How is that? Do I not have a guy working this this thing? Maybe I need more cooks. Let me see what my cooks are doing. I've only got one cook, that's why. All right, so I'm going to change 2 of these farmers to cooks, because I forgot that cooks also are the guys that are responsible for working your pumps. Okay, so with that said, I think we're going to go ahead and take a pause here, and end this episode. So this is the end of the episode. We've done quite a bit, and when we come back, we'll just keep going and see what our next objective is, because we're only 1 cupboard away from seeing what the next objective in this campaign is. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you are enjoying this series. Please come back and watch the rest of it, and you can check me out sometime also streaming on Twitch. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye now. Thanks for visiting the Barrow, and have a great day. I am the Barrow Wight.